I would like to call the Bluff City Board of Mayor and Alderman special call meeting to order Tuesday, August the 10th, 2021, 6 p.m. Roll call, Sharon, please.
Alderwoman Key.
Here.
Alderman Bull.
Here.
Vice Mayor Harrington.
Here.
Alderman Ward.
Here.
Alderman Bowler.
Here.
Okay. Prayer by Alderman Jeff Burrows, and immediately following the pledge allegiance to the flag.
Let us pray. Oh God, thank you for this day. Thanks first and foremost for our salvation. We ask that all our decisions and actions today be in the best interest of health, people with disease. Please give us one of the best. Always ask it.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Citizens comments. We don't seem to have any citizens present. So we'll move on to discussion and action. The first reading on ordinance number 2021-008. Mr. Thomas.
Appropriation ordinance for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2022. Be it therefore ordained by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen, there is hereby appropriated for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2022, the following sums of money set aside for the departments and purposes specified herein. General Fund, $1,453,415. Water and Sewer, $1,187,340. Sanitation Fund, $116,000. Debt Service Fund, $94,000. Special Police Drug Fund, $3,660. It's ready for first reading.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Take a vote, please.
Alderwoman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Bull.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Harrington.
Yes.
Alderman Ward.
Yes.
Alderman Bowler.
Yes.
Discussion action on the temporary construction easement and right of entry agreement.
That's property tax.
Oh. I didn't get that. First reading on ordinance number 2021-009.
An ordinance to provide for the general revenue of the town of Bluff City, Tennessee for the fiscal year 2021-2022 to be known as the real and personal property tax levy ordinance for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2022. There is hereby levied on all taxable real personal mixed property located within the municipal boundaries of the Bluff City, Tennessee for fiscal year 2021-2022 an ad valorem tax of 1.179 for each $100 of assessed value. This is ready for first reading.
Do we have a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Take a vote, please.
Alderwoman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Bull.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Harrington.
Yes.
Alderman Ward.
Yes.
Alderman Bowler.
Yes.
Okay, the next one is discussion and action on temporary construction easement and right of entry agreement. Mr. Fox.
Okay, well, let's do them. I would suggest we just do them both at one time because we don't have them broken out here for the Moore property and the Sharp property. You've been provided a copy of an email from Dave Wilson sent to me, and it's broken out there. It would be on the easements, the preparation of the easements themselves, the appraisal of the easement, a estimate of $3,500. And I would recommend that we go with Mr. D. Phil Addison of Helix Inc. To do this for us.
Mr. Parker, can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
Though? The reason why I have those set out individually because one says temporary construction easement and right of entry agreement. And the other one doesn't say the right of entry agreement.
Well, they're both right of entry.
It's just, we just did them different. Okay.
Okay, are we voting on allowing the, I didn't get a copy of that. Are you,
We are voting on,
not the agreements on, no, we're not voting on the agreements. We're voting on letting that company do it.
well, we will enter into agreement. He'll negotiate the agreement,
Right.
and it'll actually be an easement's what it'll be.
Will that be temporary or
Be temporary.
until it gets
Yeah,
done?
yeah, construction.
$3,500. I see that.
$3,500. Well, y'all not have the C, man?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, those agreements, you're not voting on the agreements yourself because the agreements wouldn't look like that. That's a draft agreement.
Okay.
I mean, what we're actually voting on is having the easements appraised, having a meets and bounds description for the easements, and for negotiating for the construction easement.
Have they already got permission next week to do that?
No, that's what this is. This is what y'all voting to do.
Okay, all right.
Is that Sims and Berry?
Tim's fair.
Not Sims and Berry, that's the man that's going to be doing it.
D. Phil Addison
Detail
of Helix Inc. And he'll be negotiating, getting the agreement signed, getting it notarized, doing the appraisal, doing the whole thing.
$3,500.
Yeah, $3,500. I mean, that's including paying for the easements.
I make a motion to go through with Paul Fry's recommendation on the easements.
Second.
Alderwoman Key,
Abstain.
Alderman Walls,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Harrington,
Yes.
Alderman Ward,
Yes.
Alderman Bowling.
Yes.
Good deal. I'll let Dave Wilson know.
Okay. He's out of town like
Okay. I'll let him know as soon as he can.
So they already talked to those
He's
people,
supposed to be
those
back
people
Monday.
yet?
No, that's what this is about. I'm sorry y'all didn't get this. I sent it down here. I don't.
Was that meant- I just want to see if they had talked to those people yet and they agreed to do it.
No, that's what this is about.
Right.
So it'll be done whether they agree to it or not then.
No,
Well,
no, this is,
This is preliminary.
yeah, this is do the meets and bounds description, to negotiate the easement, to get the agreement signed and notarized, and to do the appraisals.
Okay, does anybody else have any other questions or anything? Do we have motions to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Exactly.
I'll second.
Well, before we do that, I would like to say this about the Moore's yard and the Sharp's yard. They won't be going on her driveway, will they? Can they do it, the heavy equipment, because it would bust up that driveway?
it'll be the only way they can get in there.
I'm sorry.
That'll probably be the only way they can get in
Well,
there.
I think they can kind of go through the yard. There's a yard, Sharp's yard or something,
Yeah.
and that way you don't have to put that heavy equipment on their driveway.
I think the way Dave was talking, that they're going to have to take the fence and everything down a little bit, but
They will.
it's in
Part-
reparations.
A part of the fence, but the fence will be put back.
It is,
Well, let's fix everything back. If they mess
Yeah.
the driveway up, they have to fix it back.
exactly.
Okay, not patch it,
No.
Well, I don't know about that now, but they'll have to fix it back.
because as you know, they got a beautiful driveway down
I
through
mean, I
there.
know it, yeah. Now, if they go down through the yard, Sharp's yard, it'd be a pretty good ways down through their yard, they'd have to get down there. To get to the,
No.
to get to the easement on it.
Well, the thing about it is that the person that's representing the city will have to give all this information to them
Yes.
and that have a discussion about it, and they'll know about it before they sign the paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be easier to fix Sharp's yard back than it will fix the driveway if they have to tear it up.
And they figured extra room as far as what he told us in the
Yeah.
last meeting. too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alderwoman Key,
Yes.
Alderman Boyle,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Harrington,
Yes.
Alderman Ward,
Yes.
Alderman Bowen.
Yes.